Hey there, guys. It's me. It's Diane Cunningham Ellis, and decided to just go ahead and go live here on my main page today. Normally, I go live on my business page. I often go live throughout the week in my free group, which is called Brave Women Nation. You are welcome to join us there. You just look it up, Brave Women Nation. Actually, we'll probably post the link here below. Today, I'm going to talk about Nourish. I'm going to talk about learning. I am going to talk about self-quarantine because the DPS, the Texas troopers, DPS officers had me turn in my form yesterday. That was fun when I got off the airplane. And so I am on a mandatory self-quarantine. I mean, we've all been kind of doing it anyway, but they basically had me fill out a form and say I cannot leave my house except to go to the doctor and such things. The fella told me I could go to the grocery store, but I don't know. I'm kind of confused about it. And if not, I have the opportunity of a nice, lovely fine or time in jail. Or I can leave the state, which I actually might be doing in the middle of the 2 weeks to go back and visit my father. All of you that have been following along, he's doing great. He's still in the ICU. I talked to him earlier today. He was having some cranberry juice, and he got to have some Jello last night. Say hello if you're here live, or if you watch this later, say hello later. Tell me where you are, what time you end up seeing this. Just check in below. So I'm going to talk about Nourish. This is a 21-day program. Actually, it's a challenge. What does that mean? Every single day you get an email from me for 21 days. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I'm over here doing this, getting it all set up, and I've got all these videos recorded. I've got emails ready to send. I've got PDFs. I've got workbooks. I've got handouts. I mean, I love a good handout. Do you love handouts? In fact, you actually get the entire PDF of my book. You can buy this. You can buy the paperback. Amazon's your friend. You can buy the paperback, and that is $12.99. But you actually get the entire PDF of this when you register for my program. Who's here live? Give me a shout. So it's over on my website, dianecunningham.com. At the very top of the bar, 21-day challenge. dianecunningham.com/21-day challenge. So come get your ticket to that. We launch tomorrow. I'm closing the doors tonight. So squeak on in. I know I launched my big mastermind group earlier this month, and 2 women signed up with 15 minutes left before we actually had our first call. So I know we all love a great deal, and I know we love last minute. And so I encourage you to jump in, grab your ticket for Nourish, and let me show you a couple things that are parts of every day, like I said, you will get a video from me. You will get an email with a video, and a lot of those have these worksheets, printouts, stop, start, continue chart. Don't you just love my new little logo with the fork and knife, or what is it? A spoon and a fork. Stop, start, continue. One of the ones you're going to get is my habit creation plan. Because you know what? My habits need to go on. They are not contingent. My habits need to stay strong. I need to do certain things to maintain the weight loss and to not binge my way through COVID, to not drink my way through COVID, to not shop my way through COVID. And so I need to know what my habits are, what my stop, start, continues are, why they're important to me, and the plan to keep them important. How in the world can I keep those things important when the world has gone awry, right? Another piece that you'll get is my Nourish Hunger Scale that I created. Ask, listen, practice. It's all a practice, my friends. It's all a practice. You'll see behind me lots of books and gadgets, and my word for the year was simplify. Isn't that funny? God has a funny sense of humor. You'll also see behind me what I do a lot of training on is what I call my brain board. And I will post a link to that video below. But I use this with my clients. I use this with groups and churches and teams, and I definitely use it for myself. So this is mine. and I have it blown up, and our training is not on that, but it's interesting and it's helpful, and it's very simple. I also have a very large year at a glance calendar right here, but that's different than this. This helps me to see products, programs, trips. A lot of our trips are on hold right now. That's a big old big bummer. I had a really awesome couple trips planned. One's already been canceled. Another retreat I go to every year for Crested Butte, I just found out today, is not happening, and I'm disturbed by that. I'm disturbed by that. So we are on April 16th. The conference I got canceled is in July. That's upsetting. So anyway, I hope that you come join us in Nourish so that you can get all these goodies, gifts, gadgets, and the workbook and the videos and all the things that I'm getting ready for you. And I want to just remind you that, that we're all powerless. I've been reminded completely of this with my father's surgery, with the quarantine, with COVID. And if you don't have the gift of 12-step programs in your life, guess what? There's probably a program for you. But I've done some videos on what we call 12-stepping a problem. And you know what? You too can buy pretty paper and print stuff out and laminate it. So 12-stepping a problem. So this is really important and it's good for us right now. I admit I am powerless over blank. So you fill in the blank. I admit I am powerless over COVID. I mean, we're all powerless right now over this experience. We're walking around with masks on. It's like the zombie apocalypse. I think I'm saying that word wrong. It's just totally weird. I went to the airport yesterday in California, and the shuttle bus driver said he took 16 people total in his 8-hour shift. That is not normal. Okay, I admit I'm powerless over blank. Alcohol, food, binging my way through COVID, chocolate chip cookies. What are you feeling powerless over? I admit I'm powerless over my spouse. I admit I'm powerless over my wayward child. I admit I'm powerless over receiving the small business loan that we have applied for. So what are you feeling powerless over, my friends? And then how does that make your life unmanageable? That's just question number one. This is an awesome tool that I got from Overeaters Anonymous. And number two, do I believe that a power greater than myself can restore me to sanity? Either yes or no. And if no, explain why not. Then the second part of that question, what would recovery look like in relation to this problem? So if I saw recovery, hi, good, honey. What would recovery look like in relation to this problem? Well, recovery for all of us would mean we could actually go to the grocery store without a mask on, right? Recovery would mean that we are not self-quarantined. Recovery would mean that we just were able to have some sense of going about our business. I'd like to be able to go back to the gym. I've created a way to work out during this time, but anyway, you get the gist. Question number three, have I made a decision to turn blank over to the care of God, higher power? Yes or no? Explain why not. And so you'll see, and if you want this, message me. And I can send you the link. Actually, I'll just post the link below this. I mean, hello. I've got clients today, people. I've got clients. So made a searching and fearless moral inventory. So this process, this 12-stepping a problem, is to work through one issue. You could do this on your marriage. You could do this on your child. You could do this on COVID. You could do this on cookies. You can do this on whatever is twisting you all up inside. And it really does work. It's amazing. It really does work. So I encourage you to ask for the help you need. I've already been on an AA meeting this morning, and never know. I might pop into a few more today because they are all happening on Zoom for my group. Love it, love it, love it. The other day I went to 4 while I was in California. Just popped in. I didn't have to say anything. I can listen. I can listen and learn and grow. And, my dad had a 6-hour surgery, and they took out a 14.3 pound tumor. And so, I mean, good Lord, that is a hard diet plan. Right? But it's okay. And God is God. God is God. And so I am grateful that my job only today is to not run the show. I am not God. My job is to show up, be of service, teach, train, lead, coach. Get to do 2 client calls today on Zoom. And my work has not slowed down. I have not spent one day in my pajamas. I have not had one day where I didn't take a shower. I am busier than ever. Why? Because I'm launching this Nourish program. Why? Because I am teaching, training, coaching, and leading. I am putting out books. My 3 books that have come out this year so far are the Nourish Notebook, which I've already shown you. The Transformation Tracker. This is a 90-day business habit planner. This one's more focused on your food, body, etc. And then this is the author copy. I got the other ones out in the living room. Is the Inspiration Blueprint. This thing is so amazing. This is my newest one that has come in the mail. And there is 272 questions in here, 52 coaching tools, 12 topics, 1 year of inspired ideas. This thing is just jam-packed. It's just a giant workbook. Look, 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 and lookity, look, look, look. Anywho, enough. I've been talking for too long. And I'm going to post links to all of these things that I have mentioned here below. If you watch this later, please say hello, because guess what? That helps me to know I'm not just babbling endlessly to myself. And I hope you have a great day. In the middle of all of this, I hope you choose your mindset. I hope you choose to not go into chaotic thinking, fear-based living, and all such things, because you have a choice in how you're going to show up today. And I hope you choose brave. I hope you choose to keep nourishing yourself. I hope you choose to learn whatever it is you need to learn right now. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.